Hello, 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 and welcome. I am the James with the Games, and welcome to a new series. I was actually suggested to this by someone that I'm playing a TTRPG with, and I just realized I forgot to reset the counter. Since this is one of the first games, as far as I know, that Fromsoft produced, called Lost Kingdoms for the GameCube. And I'm excited to be playing something else. I will say, however, this intro music, it just does not feel fitting. It doesn't. It is so funny. It is so weird for that reason to me. But it's not terribly long. But I'm just like, what's with this like super soft intro? I also don't know why, but literally like my Streamlabs has been new game. As much as I would love to have more, no memory card present. What? Oh, there is no memory card present. Okay. I was not expecting that. Retry. What? Okay. What? Formatting. Oh, wait. If that's the case, this is actually really weird. I'm pretty sure those are my only two GameCube memory cards. I don't own any others anymore. I'm kind of nervous about pressing the format button because if I'm pretty sure the format button means that everything on the. Yes, it is. What? Hold on. This is super weird. I've never had this happen before. I don't think I own another GameCube memory card. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Well, shucks. This is kind of utter. Hey, that worked. Oh, it double posted it. Ha 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 ha. We are experiencing technical difficulties in a very bizarre way. Oh, geez, what do I do here? Literally, I have a bunch of empty cases there. I have one of the stupid wireless things for the um Game Boy Advance Pokemon games. I believe that's just a bunch of empty CD cases. Yeah. That's a GBA to GameCube port. I'm literally looking through my stuff over here to double check I haven't missed anything because of because of I'm pretty sure what the problem is that I'm going to fathom a guess that this is a game super duper early in the GameCube's lifespan. And some of those titles, when they later learned, because of when the GameCube first came out, there were only like 2 sizes of memory cards. There was the memory card that was for like a single game or very small game files. This was most common with Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing was one of the titles at the GameCube's release that was literally so big of a file size that they packaged Animal Crossing with additional memory cards so that way people had a separate memory card for Animal Crossing because that was a big portion of the game. And they had like the normal memory card, which was like, I believe it was like 6 or 8 times the size of it. And those were the 2 that came out with the GameCube. However, as the console went on, they eventually figured out how to put more space on these things. I just realized my camera is flipped. I don't know if that'll mess with any of the game's UI, but like, yeah, now you can actually freaking see the Dagum thing. And they also made these things. Because the original memory cards for the GameCube were the ones that were sold with Animal Crossing, I want to say, were gray. The normal memory cards were black, and this one's white. This is like 64 times the size of the original GameCube memory card. It is insanely big. But to the point that I don't think that legit every GameCube game I own, if put onto this memory card, would be enough to fill it up. My problem is that formatting a memory card, the last time I did it, it completely wiped all the data from the memory card, and I don't really want to do that, because I've already lost, like, all the save data from all, and I do mean all, of my... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something really clever here. I'm going to put this back in here. To put this in here. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to eject this. That is Dragon Quest Swords. That's right here. No, I have not turned on my Wii since I have played Dragon Quest Swords. Put that in there. Open you. Eject you. Put you in here. If this does not work, I am out of luck today. And you may see that it says no signal. That's not true. It is just that I turned the GameCube off. Alright, that's on. I have no idea if that is the correct resolution. Delete that. Transform. That's the screen. There's this random red line on the right side of the screen. I really hope that's nothing actually. Okay. If this does not work, I am kind of out of luck. Alright, new game. Now it freaking works! I don't know why that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay, I realize this is supposed to be pronounced Keisha. It should be pronounced Keisha. The disappearance of a small forest was the first sign of the approaching evil. One morning, villagers awoke to find a solid wall of fog where their forest should have been. Some men burning others drenched in pitch black mist. They were never heard from again. The next day, the lake disappeared in swirling mist. It's not long before the impenetrable mist enshrouded the village itself in perpetual darkness. Where once there had been light, there was nothing but an impenetrable mist that turned day and night. By ancient covenant rules, 5 teams banned interaction between their nations. Now 5 teams banned their isolation. Look for a solution. Silent Night got off the plan to beat the fog. Terrifying rumors spread throughout the land. Some whispered tales of an ageless darkness reawakened. That is the fastest opening text scroll I have ever seen. Holy cow! Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. And I lost my sound again. The black fog is at the gates of the castle. Keisha, the black fog must not be stopped. We will not be able to stay. We will not be safe here forever. I would not leave you here alone. King's first duty is to his people. You'll understand someday. Castle is attacked. Find the runestone and flee. Guard it with your life, daughter. Note that I have not... There's literally not an option to change the auto scroll speed. Also, this is a really quiet soundtrack. First a forest, then a lake, and then an entire village vanished, swallowed up by that fog. This is the end for our kingdom? How can our world be coming to an end? Have we angered the heavens somehow? I guess the legend of the runestone was nothing more than a child's tale after all. Runestone has been with the family for hundreds of years. As long as we have the runestone, the kingdom will have peace and prosperity, or so it's said. The black fog brings with it strange creatures. It's not safe for you to go outside, Your Highness. Been no word from Basse for weeks now. Say the fog first appeared in Basse. One day there was a force, the next it was gone. Black fog has appeared all over Arguil. They say no one has ever entered the fog and returned alive. Black fog is upon us! It laps against the very walls of the castle. Okay, so those look like they'd be more than decoration, but of course they are. 2 more guards. These look just like suits of armor to me. Also, I just realized this. Our girl is super short. Like, insanely short compared to these guys. The king said all 5 kingdoms have to join together or we'll be doomed! Fear not, Your Highness. Lord Uther is with the king. No one has ever beaten Uther in a fight. So, map of Arguil. The positions of each of the 5 kingdoms are laid out on the map. And these pillars have tiny red gems. According to legend, each of the 5 kingdoms was given a runestone to protect. Never actually seen the runestone. It must be very special though. It's always locked up in there. Long, long ago, the kings of the 5 kingdoms signed a sacred covenant. The covenant prohibited them from interfering with each other. We've had peace ever since, until now. The interesting thing about the way I have everything set up is that, despite the fact that what you see on Twitch is what the game looks like before I've done my TV settings. Because of, I don't know what it is, whether it's with my eyes or whether it's my TV itself or like the games. Everything looks super dark to me. And the brightness is a good 20 to 30% higher on what I have on my TV versus what you see on screen. Trying to angle this so that way this is visible on the camera and so is everything else. Which the king had not left to investigate the black fog. What will we do without him? Okay, just repeated lines. Gotta remember, the camera does work. Combat! Guardian of the Sacred Covenant, the power of the cards flows in your blood. Unleash their power! To use a card, press the A, B, X, or Y button. The card is available for use, shown on the lower right. Arrangement of the cards corresponds to the buttons on your controller. Here's controller settings available from the options menu. Monsters defeated 1. Skeleton. Experience points 12. Lycanthrope 20. Okay. Lizard Man, Dragon Knight, Fairy, Dark Raven. Wait. Did I? I'm very confused because of I used the card and it's not in my deck. Huh? Fairy, Man Trap, Lizard Man. Okay, it's in here. Stone required 5, summoned. Used 1, Claw Strike Brains. The offense 30. Okay. Type weapon. Delivers a quick sword strike, covers a wide area. Lizardman is straightforward, easy to use weapon type monster. Interesting. Feet like roots allowed to. Big man trap strikes out with its deadly teeth. But its attacks are nothing to be laughed at. It used wisely. The long-lasting man trap can be very helpful. Store 50% of the summoner's hit points. Cannot be used under the 2-player fair play rule. Monster profile unknown. Interesting. Half human, half beast. The lycanthrope uses its quickness to confuse opponents. Strike from the razor sharp claws of a lycanthrope, send one flying. Okay. And now we suddenly have twice the amount of health. Okay, gang. Did you get the cards? Good, then let's be off. You're not exactly the most fearsome warrior in the kingdom. I don't suppose you have a burly brother stashed away somewhere. So be it. Even the ugliest oyster may contain a beautiful pearl. Although you look more like the pearl than the oyster. Who am I, you ask? I'm the only person that can teach you how to use those cards you found in the treasury. I'm actually going to take some ibuprofen. My head's starting to feel hot. You'd better come with me if you want to stay alive. Or maybe it was just that I didn't have the headphones open far enough. Come now, my cute little guardian of the Covenant. You just leave everything up to old Gerd. Battles 1, monsters defeated 1, cards used 1, rating 5 stars. Okay, no clue what. Oh no, it makes me choose a level bonus. I hate this. I got a skeleton, a birdman, and another birdman. Dependent, power string, 7. This creature will follow the player around the battlefield. It is slow, but its defense is relatively strong, so it survive fairly long battles. Standing skeleton that attacks with a sword. It is slow moving, but its defensive power is relatively high. Summon Birdman. Uses his lance to smash whatever stands before him. He has fairly long range, but his attacks can leave the player exposed. Requires some familiarity to use effectively. Favorite weapon of this proud race of half-birds is the spear. Birdman will maneuver it into position with his superior mobility, then wait for the right moment for a devastating spear thrust. I wonder if those spots are randomized, or if it's fixed what cards are in which slots every single time. Princess Keisha of how would you pronounce that? Has defeated the monsters that threaten the castle. There was a single skeleton! Her victory provides little relief, despite all attempts to stem the tide of the mist. More areas fall victim to the black fog each day. No one knows where it comes from, or why it has appeared. Unless the secret of the black fog can be unlocked, the entire world will fall into darkness. Trusting the defense of the castle to her knights, Princess sets forth on a quest to save the world. Her only companion on the journey is the mysterious old crone Gerd. Note, you can only carry 30 cards at a time on a mission. These cards are known as your deck. We don't even have 30 cards yet. Once you use a card, you cannot use it again. So you must select the cards in your deck carefully. Okay, that's useful to know. You can edit your deck of cards by pressing Start from the World map. Only cards in your deck can be used on a mission. Oh, I feel like I just used a really strong card on a really weak enemy. And I don't get them back. Oh wow, this is a really big world map. Save. Oh, the chapter's name is Princess. Oh, I have a feeling this is gonna be way bigger. Okay, okay. So, your cards refresh after every single mission. Okay, that's insanely nice to know. Guided by the mysterious old crone, Gerd, the princess, has come to the plains of Roel. Her long journey has only just begun. Now loading. Ooh, finally, actually interesting music. Now, let's see, guys, wasn't it? You have much to learn, Your Highness. Your guardians of the runestone are given the power to command monsters through the cards of power. Actually, I'm glad I moved my camera because now it's not directly on the freaking in the way in regards to what's on screen. The part of the irony is that, okay, I don't know whether this is a GameCube thing or if this is something with this game in particular. This game is not widescreen. So, unless I just I can't even... Because if I increase the left to right... By increasing the left to right, it increases the vertical axis. So, either I'm going to be cutting off portions at the top or bottom to remove the black bars on the sides. Or, I have the black bars and you can see everything vertically. Power's the only chance we have to defeating the evil loosed upon the world. Whether you like it or not, you must stand up and fight. First, you have to learn how to control the monsters. I will teach you the way of the cards. This place is full of goblins. And that makes it the perfect place to start your training. Are you ready? Don't give fancy lectures. You'll figure it out once you see those goblins coming. Oh my goodness. Is it just super hot in here today? I find it ironic that, like, the first day I'm off work is the first day in, like, a week and a half we've had where the average is over 50 degrees. In fact, it's over 60 degrees today. The temperature right now outside is like 66 degrees. Yeah, it is 66 degrees outside, and I have no idea why. Ooh, treasure chest. You found a hobgoblin card. Ah, you cannot add cards to your deck whilst in the field. Okay. Warning, goblins in the area. You will use the power of the cards to defeat the monsters. ABX, why you activate your card? Don't be afraid to experiment, my pretty one. That's the best way to learn. Oh. Some random guy on Facebook like the page. Thank you, random guy on Facebook. Absokir Halim Jalauzai. Oh my goodness, that is a hard name to pronounce. Experience earned. Not bad for a beginner. Come, Your Highness, we must continue on. Oy, 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 I just got myself turned around. Mandragora is not for... In order to use a card, you need power. You get that power from stone. You'll be able to collect these stones when you attack monsters. Run out of stones, you can still use cards, but it will drain your life force. Stones are part of your power. Whenever you see one, take it. Monsters defeated, Man Trap 1. 13 experience for me, 24 for the Raven. Not bad for a beginner. Come, Your Highness, we must continue on. Card attributes. In battle, icons appear near each enemy monster. Shape of fire, water, wood, or earth. Icons indicate the monster's attributes. For each attribute, there is an opposing attribute. For example, water is strong against fire. Fire beats wood, wood beats earth, earth beats water. So if you want to beat a fire monster, you would use a card with a water attribute. Well, kinda obvious. Ice-shaped icon is used for creatures classified as neutral. These creatures are not affected by attributes at all. Water, fire, fire. Okay, the one that I will have to remember the most is Earth beats water, because if that's one that I wouldn't naturally think of. Gained a Man Trap card, and is there a thing for... No, there isn't, because of course there isn't. Watch out for goblins. During battle, cards are displayed with both an attribute and type icon. Type icon will be in the shape of a sword, a dragon, or a spell, and denotes the creature's type. Card with a sword is a weapon type monster. When you call up weapons, it will materialize right on top of you and attack whatever is in front of you. Weapon type monsters disappear immediately, but unlike other monster types, they can be called up more than once. Lizardman is an example of a weapon type. Cards with the dragon mark call up summons. Summoned monsters take your place in combat and then use all of their power in one attack. Birdman is an example of a summon. Cards with a spell mark on them are independent. An independent monster will continue to fight until its power is depleted. Man Trap is an example of this. Interesting. Want to get another... Alright! Okay, attribute. You can't just go around using cards willy-nilly and expect to survive. I'm only going to explain this once, so listen carefully. There are fire, water, wood, earth, and neutral. This is the exact same thing that the stone monument just was talking about. Doggone it! Neutral creatures are very rare. They aren't affected by attributes at all. Nor monster attributes at your peril. Don't come crying to me when you run out of cards. Furthermore, during type is displayed on each card. Yep, that was literally just what... Fire, so I would want water, but I don't have any water. Two outcomes defeated. Not bad for a beginner. Come, Your Highness, we must continue on. Oh jeez, I really hate the camera in this already. Because I'm used to most games having a button that's like, camera behind me. This game does not have that. This heals you, but it doesn't... Oh, it lets you edit your deck. Okay, that's useful. Independent creature, while inexpensive, the Hobgoblin will not last long in combat. The gas it expels can create a poison effect. Humanoid is native plains of Roll. Hobgoblins live in small villages. They are not particularly powerful and should give you little trouble unless you are careless. Deck points. You cannot edit your deck of cards after the start of mission. For any new cards you have acquired during your mission can be added to your deck at a deck point. Okay, I thought there was like going to be a limitation on like how strong of cards you can put in your 30 card deck. You are standing next to a deck point now. You can also recharge your health with deck points, so they're nice even if you don't have new cards. You don't have the right cards in your hand, you can throw cards away. Okay, that's actually kind of useful to know now. Use this ability with care. A card thrown away in battle cannot be used. Okay. Fire, fire, RB. Not two hobgoblins defeated? Well, I didn't think I added in you. There's more to you than meets the eye, princess. Lost 5 health. Goblin fort nearby. No duh, Sherlock. Because if I destroyed something in that fight and it gave me additional stones. Found a Dark Raven card. The irony is that just makes me want to go back to the deck point and put it in my deck. Unless there's like... If the game punishes you for using deck points, which I don't know if that's the case yet. Up this path, you'll find the boss of the goblins. Remember what I told you. Yes, okay. Now go, teach them what a princess of Alanya can do. I will never pronounce that country name right. No, first there's a chest all the way over here. Gained another Mandragora card. Okay. Thank you. Oh, the little noises means that you... okay. Wasn't expecting another fight from that, but okay. I love how I'm supposed to have 2 fairy cards in my deck, and neither one of the fairy cards have actually shown up in a fight. That looks like a stone golem. No! This is a chaotic. I have no idea what's going on. What? I'm out of... I'm out of cards. Does that actually mean I'm just dead? Wait, is it because of the fact that I literally have a card in my inventory that I didn't put in my deck that the game's stuck in this state? Oh, that's ironic. Alright, time to take a death then. Wait. Never mind! I won because of he blew up a crate! 4 stars. Ah, I only get to choose 2 now. Oh, I get the boss's card! Awesome! Sand Golem. I am happy because I got the boss card. Decoy Action Special. Independent creature that can relieve the player from enemy attacks while it is left on the battlefield. When a Sand Golem is summoned, enemy creatures will be drawn to it over the player. Animated giant made of sand. It is dim-witted but extremely powerful. Goblins of the Plains of Roel worship the Sand Golems as deities. Okay. Edit deck. Add every card. Short. Save. Game has been saved. Dang it, go out of the menu! Till your establishment is run by Gerd. You okay? Well, you've made it this far, and that means you've learned at least basics of card handling. I'm called Gerd, and this is my shop. You've seen the black fog and the monsters that dwell within. All of Arguel will fall unless the fog is stopped, and only a runestone bear can hope to defeat it. Which means, my dear, that it is up to you. I wish it was your father I was telling this to. But come, I'll wager that there's more to you than just pretty dresses and fancy jewelry. King Theobane is on his way to meet with King Zelnan. Believe their goal is to work out a shared strategy. Your father does not have a runestone, and that means that he cannot defeat the enemy he faces now. Going to catch up to your father, you must start your search in Bless soon. I will be here tending to my shop. Stop by any time. Got all the cards you could want. Oh, what does this do? Okay, requires 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. 1,000, 3,000, 6,000. How would this earn experience? 700, 1,400, 2,800. Okay. Lycanthrope. 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. Okay. 714. Wow, this thing does not require a lot of experience to get up to higher ranks compared to some of the others. 3,000, 3,000, 4,000. I'm mainly just seeing how much experience it takes for different cards to evolve, to transform. Ah, the number next to the star means how many I actually own. I have 50 gold. Oh, I thought I had 2 fairies for some reason. Oh, I'm going to guess that those fairies from the first stage are like some of the only fairies you can possibly get without them being stupidly expensive through the shop like this. That is kind of worrying to me. Not very lethal, and the delivery is a little tricky. It's a good choice against enemies with strong defenses, since the attack flying ray can... Okay. Stingray of the sky. When the flying ray spots a victim, it dives into the earth and waits for them to approach before leaping out and ramming into them. Copy. Required experience 1400. Interesting. So, you need both experience to possibly transform cards into stronger states, but to also duplicate them into states that are just generally... Duplicate them so that you have more consistent cards in your deck. That's an interesting concept. My question is, do the cards in the stop change, like... Oh wow, fairies... The fairy and the Dragon Knight sells for a lot. Okay. Interesting. Oh, the sand golem is 200 money, though. Oh, you cannot redo stages. I'm betting you anything that's going to actually be... Wait, what? It said save failed for a second. What? That scared me. Do not give me heart attacks, game. I'm too young for it. One thriving town is now a ghost town, destroyed by monsters. Princess searches for a clue that will lead her to her father. Can I just leave them? Nope, nope, I'm in here, Zoe. I have to finish what I started. I am very much expecting a mimic at some point. Found a hobgoblin card. I'm going around the edge. Ooh, okay. Excuse me, what? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the enemy? You found a lycanthrope card. Okay. Oh, so I was kind of right in my assumption that destructible objects. Come on, you stupid bird. I need you to come over here. The bird's trying to escape. Really? Really, game? Come on, you stupid bird! Get over here! No, no, bad bird, bad bird. I am trying to corral a bird into a building. This is so stupid. This bird has such a wide arc, it is so hard to get it in this building. Okay, I got every barrel besides one. I'm not that fast. There has to be some way to get that gate open. Please be careful, Your Highness. Monsters are everywhere in this town. Don't waste your energy wandering around at random. Upper right corner of the screen, you can see a map of this area. Map shows pathways, obstructions, and important objects. Take the map to... Okay. Please do not walk in the fountain. Oh, I literally can't walk in the fountain. Okay. What was that? Was that supposed to be something that gives healing, but... Wait, poison? I have a feeling this is just a bad idea, but I kinda just... interesting. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, this takes so... Alright, Birdman and... No! I wanted it to destroy the pot! Found a skeleton card. And a lizard man card. But this is an interesting concept, but it's just like... Thank you, thank you. Got more experience for the man traps. Oh, is there a way to run from fights? Okay. Have to use the lycanthrope. Nope, that did absolutely nothing. Ah. You found a ghoul card. Oh my... Wow! Defeated Plague Rat, more... Just like... Good grief, game. Oh, let me guess. Encounter? Nope. We found a Plague Rat card. This used to be a bustling town. Now look at it. Not a soul in sight. Defeated one Plague Rat. Oh, the experience is the same whether I collect the stones or not. Okay. Oh, and the bed respawned after I finished the fight. That's interesting. Also interesting. Let me guess, is the... No, it just disappears. You found the Water Hopper card. Interesting. Okay, it is going ahead and rewarding my exploration a little bit. So come around here. Interesting, nothing there. There's stuff that looks like on the other side of this gate, but unless you reach that from a completely separate point of the town, water fountain control valve for authorized personnel only. There are 4 capstans in this town, each with a different color. Capstans control the gate. If all 4 switches are activated, the gate blocking the road to Rosamy stood open. King Theobane didn't want to stop. He was headed to the burial grounds at Rosamy. We set out with the King Theobane to investigate the Black Fog. King ordered us to stay here and defend town from monsters. Found a skeleton. Princess Kesa, shouldn't you film in the castle, Your Highness? Maybe. Oh no. Thank you. Down goes the Plague Rat. Open the chest, what do we get? A mummy card. Interesting. What? Okay, they're just like healing sprites which heal 10 HP a pop. Do not operate the capstand without permission. Eh. I'm questioning what... Oh, I just realized there's a little circle up in the very top left that perfectly states how the triangle works. Well, not triangle, square. You rotated the cat. Really? Could I not have done that earlier? And how? Like, I'm pretty sure I should have been it. Oh, I kept trying to interact with them whilst I was in fights. That's the reason why. Rotated the second capstand. Did I just receive a card from that? Okay, okay. Heh. There's that random bottle that's in that room that I haven't gotten. Turn on the water capstand. I question if this rock has something under it, but I don't know if I could get into a fight to where I could actually destroy it. Oh, I see two chests over there. Ah, that was... Oh, that's on the other side of the wall. What are those blue, like diamond things that show up like that? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Okay. Encounter. Oh. We cut the tree down, but of course that didn't give us a card. I thought that would have been really cool if you cut the tree down and you would have gotten a card from it. Oh, oh my! I didn't know there was anyone left in town. I'm Alexander, scholar of these parts. I study the fairies. You know, the little people. Red fairies are quite rare, but they seem quite fond of humans. Most interesting. Once they take a liking to you, they will follow you everywhere. Fascinating, don't you think? Oh dear, it seems you've already made a friend. Remarkable. If you end up with a lot of fairies trailing you, you might want to come visit me. We'll take the little fellows off your hands for you. Heading to Grail Castle. I don't know if we will ever return. Numbers of our foe grow daily. Situation becomes graver with every passing day. One of the men has seen a woman in black in the midst of the monsters. I suspect she may be their leader. I'm worried about the princess. The king will not speak of it, but I know that he shares my fears. Whomever finds this letter, please deliver it to Alanha Castle. May gods protect our princess, Lord Unther, Knight of Alanya. I want to come, let me come! Found a Lizard Man card. Ranks up. Weapon type creature that attacks enemies in front of the player by zapping them with its long tongue. It's not very lethal. In occasion, a strike will result in paralysis. Ooh. Cause poisoning and paralysis in addition to normal damage. Using his filth-encrusted claws, Ghoul swats at whatever is in front of the player. Ghouls are corpse brought back to life. Ghouls are slow-moving, but can paralyze anyone unlucky enough to be raked by their filthy claws. Oh, and a plague rat. Toxic Mega Boost Special. Oh, it's another gold-encrusted card. Germ-infested giant rodent that makes poison 5 times as effective as normal. Will not poison anyone by itself. Most effective when used in combination with a second poison-inducing creature. Carriers of every disease known to Argwill. Poison anyone near them with a deadly super virus. Interesting. Oh no, the gold just means it's an Earth-type creature. Okay. The arc of a mummy's attack is very limited, but he puts on enemy creatures can be powerful. Cursed spirits of the ancient dead. Mummies offer death and destruction to those who disturb sacred areas. They are slow, but their defense is solid. Their power is not to be ignored. Interesting. One of our little... Take good care of him, I promised you. I would be more than happy to compensate. And a Dark Raven? A Sea Monk? And another Dark Raven. To the Rosamie Burial Ground. Darn it, I keep skipping past the very first portion of the dialogue. Ta-da! Oh wait, I did that without actually doing what I needed to over here. I literally spawned right in front of an enemy. Alright, that time should be good. Oh no. I don't think this will do anything. I just want to... Oh, jeez. This is actually... Thank you! The skeleton killed one of them! That nasty fog is everywhere now. Even us babies are scared. Well, not me, but the others are. What is this black fog anyway? You and me both. Oh no, barrels. Does that mean a card's restored? Or does that mean a card... You gained a card? Ooh, a human! Used to be lots of humans around here. Not anymore. Don't know where they went, but they're all gone now. Okay. Wonder if the number of reds that you return is cumulative or if it needs to be all at once. Oh no, another encounter. Oh, I didn't even need to summon the skeleton. Oops. And health. That was kind of really nice. Gained a carbuncle card. And another lycanthrope. I don't know what that does. I got it again. I still don't know what that does. Dadgummit. Got him. If there's a card in this barrel, I'm gonna be horrendously upset. Oh, okay. Come back here. Come back here. No, it disappeared. That's another card. Because, right now something feels just very off about the combat system. Really, there are these giant rocks up in the corner, and there doesn't seem to be a realistic way to get rid of them. And see, just... I don't know what that does. I don't. Because the game hasn't explained it. Or maybe it hasn't, I just... Another card. I am enjoying the fact that they're giving us additional ways to earn cards mid-chapter, because of... Uh-oh. There's nothing around here. Oh, and I love how bad the drop distance is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There goes that fairy. Slowly meander our way. Ah! complete waste of a card. Oh, I'm hating these daggum throws. These dang ravens legit make it so hard to do like anything with half the cards here. I do have red fairies stuck to me. I don't know how to give them to you. Please don't encounter. Please don't encounter. Please don't encounter. Let me get... No. Oh, that's really bad. That's really, really bad. Okay, I have one shot or I'm like dead. I have 2 cards left in my deck. And I only have 6 that I could add in. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's helpful. Carbuncle. All creatures circle madly around the player, damaging every enemy they run into. They do not last long, but in the right situation, they can be just what is needed. Oh boy. I am very, very nervous now. I have so few cards left. There was one right over here! Honey Monk, give me some cards back, please. Oh, I desperately need one of my remaining cards to be a poison card. I'm hoping this is the boss, because if it's not, I'm gonna have a really bad time. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Oh my goodness, that was so insanely close. I was down to like my last card. I somehow got a 5-star rating from that. Oh, I hate this level bonus gimmick. I do. I really, really do. Oh, jeez. Controls. Oh. Okay. Anytime you can unlock bonus levels by entering the talk to Gerd. She'll give you the... You clear one, you'll need to talk to her. Ah, okay. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. No! I kind of don't like the plague rats at this point. Oh my goodness. Sure, travelers from the Downlock Valley are saying that giant bees have invaded. People don't know what to do. They can't defend their homes villages against such an enemy. So helping to ease the suffering of your people, one of your duties is prison. Just know. Okay, the shop's inventory did not change. The plague rat's only 40. 40. Oh, that's actually painful to see. That's super painful to see. That's literally... The irony is that some of these cards I really do not want to sell, since... Hey! Hey, welcome, Inquisitor Tulip. Thank you for coming in. I just noticed the messages. So rare for someone to drop in, I just now noticed. Thank you for coming, Hat. I just got done with the fire golem. I unfortunately didn't get one of its cards, which I'm just like, no. I got the sand golem's card though. And I am just severely questioning what cards to keep or transform at this point. Man alive, I have a lot of experience on the Lizardman, but I can't really do anything with any of them. 708, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. Four of these. Oh, I can already understand it's rough because it's interesting, yet it's just, I feel like, okay, the biggest question I have, which the game has not answered, if you abort a mission in the middle of a mission, do you keep the experience that you've earned on the mission up to that point, or is everything wiped? Because if that will determine, in my opinion, like, how well balanced the game is. Do you know that? Do you? Or do you not actually know? Because of overall, I would probably say that the okay, because if it's white, to me, I'm just gonna move. Oh, it already is where it needs to be. If the experience is white, then, in my general opinion, because of how the saves for this game is structured, I probably am not going to be able to finish this in any form or fashion. Mainly because of, literally, for both of the last two chapters, I have managed to beat the boss on my last card. And I'm just like, if it's this difficult now, the later sections are going to be so utterly difficult that it's not even funny. Because if it's not even like, I really, if there was a way that I felt that you could easily win, because of one of the problems with this system is that after you play a card, it's removed from your deck and you cannot reuse it unless like either a sea monk revives it, which is a random chance, or you start the next mission. Oh, okay. Home of the young Alexander. Alexander will pay Princess for any red fairies she brings him. But yes, I have beaten the first two bosses on my last card. Well, hello again. After we met in Platoon, wasn't sure you'd come. I'm glad you did. Don't suppose you have any red fairies? Yes. 5 and 5. That brings your total up to 5. Took my thanks. Allow me to give you this card. When you have brought me 10, I'll have another gift. Here's a fire gargoyle. This is our first 3-star card. Okay. So I say, the fairies, the more I appreciate them. Truly are fantastic beings. It's all thanks to you. If you weren't out collecting fairies, you'd be able to do this research. Okay. Take a drink. Oh wait, deck, edit deck. We have 21 cards. And what I've learned is to keep one of basically every card in your deck at all times, because that lets you... Weird, I thought I had a second cool card. Carbuncle. That lets all the cards gain experience at the same time. I have 2 slots left. I have 5 Dark Raven cards. That is a stupid... And yes, I kind of realized I misplayed the fairy in the previous chapter, because the previous chapter, I used my fairy on one of my very first fights, which was a very stupid thing. So, the strategy for this game is to try and win each fight with as few cards as possible, so your entire... Because of when you finish a fight, the player experience is given to every other card that is still remaining in your deck. Meaning that if you use a weapon card to finish a fight, so long as that wasn't the final use of that weapon card, every single card in your deck gets all the experience for the fight. I've kind of learned that at this point. Okay. Interesting. I'm playing the story blind. I don't know what's going to come next in the story. I am looking up a card guide specifically because of, like, randomly transforming your cards and getting a potentially worse card is not a fun time for me. System save. Also, Hat, you missed the entire start of this stream because if I had an hour's worth of technical difficulties because of the fact, apparently this game was made so early on in the GameCube's lifespan, it doesn't know how to read larger memory cards. And technically the game... Yeah. Yeah, I am looking up a card guide mainly because it's like, well, what do these transform into at what points? I don't know. The game isn't very helpful with that. And I want to check this. Because if we have 3 Birdmans, we don't have a red lizard. Red lizards can turn into either Dragon Knights, Basilisks, or the Red Dragon. Fair point. That's probably why the sequel is like 3 times more expensive. What does the fairy transform into? 700 points, it becomes a sea monk. We have the sea monk. The sea monk is actually a pretty good card. The sea monk turns into either into a Zard, an Evil Eye, or a Rebius. What does a Zard do? Will not attack anyone directly, but will boost the hitting power of all friendly creatures. The effects disappear once the Zard leaves the battlefield. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the transformation, and there's only 2 things for the Zard. One of them's the larval fly, and the other's a mind flayer. While on the battlefield, this creature will neutralize all element attributes, will not attack anyone. That seems really bad. But 68. Is an Evil Eye, which just reverses back to the sea monk again. Creature will relieve all friendly monsters of all special conditions. Does not attack, but it will continue to protect other creatures as long. That's not useful. But it can become a Cyclops 98. Special monster that enables all friendly monsters to cause conditional damage in addition to their normal attacks? That is a really weirdly worded one. Thank you, Hat. If you can leave the stream up so that way it actually counts you as being present, that'd be really nice, but fair enough. Steampunk. Steampunk. Rebus. This mysterious beast will restore 30% of the player's heart, reactivate 1 to 2 used cards. Any discarded cards will also be restored. Oh, 95. On the battlefield, this creature will neutralize all element attributes. It will also boost the offensive power of all creatures, friend or foe. It does not attack. That's really bad. Much as I'd love to get every single creature in this game, some of these are just bad. Oh, 21. Oh, that's the 3,000 experience thing for the man trap, which is this. 090. Catoblepus. The single eye of this creature can turn enemy into stone. Independent creature, the Catoblepus has high endurance but is completely immobile. But it's like, that came off of the Sea Monk. Which, okay. Let's go to 87. What's the water bird? Spirit of Water will restore the player and allies to full health. Cannot be... Okay. That has the potential to be very useful. But it's allies. That means any currently independent creature will be restored. And it can become either the running bird, a special type of creature, affects other beings while the running bird is on the battlefield. Increase the speed, does not attack anyone, it simply runs around. So what's 008? Sacred Beast restores 50% of the players. Will restore... They missed a word. Players' health. Returning 1 to 5 cards to his deck, to their deck. Any discarded cards will also be restored. That's a pretty simple card. 080. Siren, an independent creature that does not move but simply sings a melancholy song, which drains the life of anyone who approaches it. Call of Siren can penetrate any defense. Excuse me. Nightmare, an independent monster that expels a cloud of poison gas wherever it goes. Moves slowly, but makes up for it by blanketing a large area with its poison breath. Which becomes the Chaos Knight. What? And the Chaos Knight and the Nightmare loop on each other. Weapon monster with its halberd. The player will be vulnerable in the moment before the attack. When one blow is often enough to kill a foe. Okay. Oh, it's another summon one. Oh my goodness, the trees for this are insane. Weird. Both the fairy and the Birdman can become a siren. What? That's weird. Special monster lays down a poisonous mist that will affect all creatures as long as the Hydra remains on the battlefield. Wait. But the sirens basic transformation turns it into a Dark Raven. Ironically, the Dark Raven's first transformation is to transform into a Birdman. Even though Birdman has a lot higher attack power, because if you can only use it once, it's not that useful. Now 7. This can become either a Dragon Knight, which we have, the Basilisk, which we don't have. Wait, can... No. The standard Lizardman becomes a Scythe Beast or a Venom Lizard. Honestly, I kind of want to go ahead and turn one of the Lizardmen into a dragon solely because of the fact it sounds so amazing. A vampire bush, okay. Huh. And the black dragon when it evolved becomes a vampire. A vampire of all things. Huh. The irony is that... Okay, so let's look here now at the Mandragora. The Mandragora... Wow, that is a very big spread on what it can become. First transformation is the Archer Tree. Which either becomes the Venus Spider or the Treant. Which can become a Sand Beetle. Which can become a... Oh, good grief, there's so many loops here. I would need to build a chart for this. Okay. Oh, there's additional cards available in the shop. I don't know if what this is saying is that the selection changes. These 10 cards shown here change? Oh, I missed something. Yeah, the water wheel had a code apparently, which was left once, right 3 times, and which would have given me another card. Very rewards up. Huh? To catch, hold L and press the card want to capture the monster with. And I'll be flying directed to the monster. Huh? I don't know what that actually means. One. Oh, wait, this is number 10. uh. The irony is that the sand golem can potentially become one of the best things in my deck. Okay. Wait, didn't I get a water hopper? Wait, what? I'm so confused now. What happened? Oh. Never mind. It's card 23. For a second, I'm like, wait, where is it? Okay, so this card has the potential of being really powerful as well. Because of, I can either, at 1,000 experience, I can turn it into a giant crab, or at 4,000 experience, I can turn it into a kraken. Which is a very hard to acquire card from the looks of things. Oh no, you can just get it from Mind Flayers. Which... The irony is if I turn it into a giant crab, I have to wait for 4,000 experience on the crab before I can turn it into something more useful. Well, that more useful thing is an ice golem. An ice golem can become a fire golem, and a fire golem can create an ice golem. But the fire golem is honestly one of the more useful things you can make. And the ice golem, ironically, Goes back to being a sand golem. Or a thing called a Fenrir, which is a wolf capable of killing. Fenrir attacks by expelling a stream of wood energy. I'm overthinking this so bloody much. And that's one of my problems with games like this, is I overthink things to a ridiculous degree. So, because of, I could just go for the crab. I could. Why was I looking at... Oh, I'm looking at a thing that costs 45. Duh. Because as a summon, it's powerful, but literally it transforms into either a water hopper or a lizard man. Unless I save up for it to become an ice golem. And it's kind of weak as an ice golem. So let's see here. The flying ray can become a water hopper, a land shark, or the hydra. Land shark cruises through the soil, leaps out and attacks. That has the potential of being useful. Honestly, it's cheaper to buy 2 red lizards and 2 flying rays. Okay, take out one of you. I don't need 4 of you. And besides that, this is just the deck. System save. Black fog lies thick in the scenic valley. A handful of border guards fight desperately against the swarm of giant bees! So... two beehives near the entrance. Well, okay. Dadgummit, I hate these stupid red Boink, boink. Let's see here. Let's try and get another tree. I did not mean to do that. Found an orc card. I have a sneaking suspicion that restores cards. It's just that the game probably is explaining this in some of the found a lycanthrope card. Okay. Doink, doink. And doink. Wait, how did the mummy get experience from that? Not complaining, I just find that really weird. And we have to fight another one of these giant things. This is wood. Oh, that instantly killed it. Of course it did. Found a ghoul card. Yep, I should not have trusted it. Then okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah, the red dragon men have a much higher, red lizards I should say, have a much higher attack power. Oh, great. The sea monk. Oh, wow, I was low on health. Oh, right. Fairy restores half my health. Oh, jeez. I do not feel like I prepared well enough for this. I might have to give up. Oh my goodness, I don't have enough resources. Wow, the goblin beat a bee! I can't believe it! That was a stunning, stunning combat. What did he do? A ladder. They see me going. Now, what would a young lass like you be doing way out here? I'm Grella of the Border Guard. I have to give you a warning. On top of this cliff there are several large eggs. Those are cockatrice eggs. Trapped the parents in a cave near here many years ago. They're sealed in, but they're not dead. We're here to make sure they stay in their cave. You break one of the eggs, those old cockatrices will be madder than a drunken wobble wart. Wouldn't want no cockatrice chasing me. No, sir. Why, they'll gobble up a person right up. They will. I can't tell if that's a challenge or if you can legit beat them. Man trap? Hobgoblin. Okay. Oh, it killed it. Uh-oh. Owie. I'm so low on health. Oh, thank you, Mr. Red Fairy. Did you see the bridge collapse? Wonder why it fell down. You found a mummy card. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No! No, 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 no. Thank you, Hobgoblin! Oh my goodness! No, I'm going the wrong way. Head downstream, not upstream. Oh no, 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 no. Use a Birdman, get rid of one of them. so scared right now. I have such little health. Okay, that gave me 10 health. Oh, I still feel so utterly terrified right now. Found a skeleton card. Oh, please give me one of the things that lets me heal up right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, that. I don't know if that restores card durability. Restores like a card. That's a fairy running away from me. I should probably avoid it. Please, please, give me one of the points to restore my deck and my health. Please, please, for the love of heaven. Oh my goodness, there's one right up here. Thank you, Lord. There are a lot of mean, nasty orcs living around here. When one of them shows up, I go and hide in a tree stump. Add in everything to my deck. Everything. Everything! Excuse me, what? There's a random tree blocking my path to this treasure chest. Excusez-moi? Oh. I have to defeat the cockatrices for that. Wow, that did a lot of damage. 100 experience for the man trap. Ah, there's another tree up there that's... The cockatrice can turn anything into stone, but if it's defeated, the spell will be broken. Everybody turned into stone will come back to life. Interesting. You found an orc card. Found a man trap card. path after the bridge collapses, end of the river passage after you climb down the ladder, climbing in stump. Okay. I don't think I've missed any of them yet. Wowzers! Oh, more trees that have been petrified. Hmm? Oh. I know how many bee colonies there are. 8! There are 8 of them. Oh, really? The gems dropped in places that I cannot reach them? Oh, and the bee's dead. 100 experience for the orc then. Alright, head down to the drop point. Why am I calling it a drop point? Add in the 2 additional cards since... Oh boy, I only have 14 cards in my deck right now. Really? They really made it so when walking uphill you cannot walk back. Stomp, 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 stomp. Stomp, 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 stompy, stompy, stomp, 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 stomp. That's a second egg. Weird thing is, these cockatrices didn't really seem to, like, do anything to any of the, to any people. They just turned to stone a bunch of trees, which is kind of stupid. Like, how would a cockatrice even turn a tree to stone? Because if it's the act of being alive, looking at a tree, looking at the thing, turns you to stone. Because This is why cockatrices and Medusas are one of the weirdest concepts. Because of... It doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you think about it. I realize it's a good idea for a creature, but it's like, it realistically does not make a ton of sense. Ooh, we got an additional card. Or a card has been restored. I actually still do not know which. Okay, that means a card's been restored to your deck, not a card... Not that you've gained a card. Noted, because of... Here, blue fairies. I don't want another encounter right now. I just want to see if I can get another card restored before fighting the cockatrices. Because of... I don't know how powerful the... Derp. Thank you. Thank you. Heh. I still don't know what that means. Now slowly meander our way up here. Oh wow, that one's paralyzed, the other one's poisoned. Yes! Wow, the man trap beat both of them. And gained nearly 500 experience out of that. Dang. We love you, man trap. And back to the point. Get another encounter. I don't care if this is a waste of a lycanthrope card. It looks like it restored one of my Dark Raven cards. That's actually kind of funny. It's time to beat. Well, no. First off, grab the 2 chests that we couldn't before. You found a Venus Spider card. And last, but certainly not least, we go all the way back over here. Because of, like, the second stage, you found a Cockatrice card. The second stage, if you had the ability to refresh your cards at a card point and not just heal up your health, it'd be an excellent place to grind up experience for your cards. Because if there's one of these points literally right near the start of the level. Cockatrice, Venus Spider. Now what do these do? Summon monster throws a spider web onto enemy monsters. Monsters hit by the web may also suffer poison and paralysis. Cockatrice. The Cockatrice aims a white cloud of breath straight ahead. Breath not only packs a powerful punch, it can also turn to stone anyone who comes into contact with it. The man trap has 2,000 experience on it. Nope, another encounter. Attack it! Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. Good grief. Uh-oh, I couldn't tell where I was aiming. Oh, wow, that did a lot. Level cleared! 5-star rating! Over 277 damage, defeated 25 monsters. Oh boy. I have chosen once right and twice wrong. I don't trust myself. I didn't get the giant humbug. Bah humbug. I got 2 Venus spiders, though. And an ore. It's funny because if I literally got a 4-star on the Plains of Roll. Head in, and this should give us the second reward here. Brought in 5, brings total up to 10. That makes more than 10 fairies you brought in. I hope this card is helpful. Giving you another gift when you hit 20. Good luck. Here's a Banshee. Wouldn't be able to leave. Head to the apothecary. Dr. Gerd. Yes. Have you ever heard of the Gromtool Desert, Princess? Legend has it that a great treasure lies buried in the desert just waiting to be discovered. Say that recently sandworms have been attacking anyone who enters. Of course, the only people who travel to the Gromtool Desert are ruffians and greedy treasure hunters. Hey. Probably not part of your royal duties to help them, but nope. And ironically, I think the only way you can actually gain money, period, is by selling your cards. Oh, we finally have enough experience to evolve some of them. So, for this, 1,000 experience turns it into a scythe beast. And this is 078. A weapon monster that wields an oversized scythe. Its striking power is not great, but the shockwave created by its weapons can inflict damage from a distance. Because of that can either become the Banshee, which we just got, a kitty trap, a trap-type creature that stakes out its territory with a pillar of fire. Enemy comes too close, the kitty trap will explode. 3 kitty traps on the battlefield at one time will interact in a unique way. That's interesting. The problem is that that'd require an insane amount of work to do. Enough work that I don't feel like it's worth it. Or it can become card 67. A weapon-type monster that wields a fiery sword and whip. The double strike of the sword and whip is very effective. 40 mole monster. What? Oh, that's weird. So, unless 041, which is the Maelstrom, which is the card that I failed to get, the Maelstrom is another trap creature, which has basically the same thing. Placing 3 Maelstroms will enable a special attack. So 27. A summon creature. Player spawns shoot a stream of electricity forward, paralyzing any creature it hits. Although it can strike from greater range, the long preparation time is disadvantageous. And the player spawn becomes a Maelstrom. A fairy or a blood bus. What is a blood bus? Its attacking power is weak, but the life it drains from the enemy is returned to the player's HP. Also can have a poisonous side effect, which can become the Hand of Fire. For I am the Hand of Fire! These are types of creatures that would double the power of all fire beings while having the power of wood. Huh? Okay, that's weird. Sorry, that's weird. So, unfortunately, there's not any good way for this thing to become, if I turn it into the Scythe Beast, for it to have any long, because of, okay, the Scythe Beast otherwise becomes a Banshee. The Banshee is 33. Can become a red lizard. I don't know why turning a lizard man to a Scythe Beast can become a Banshee to turn it into a red lizard. That seems ridiculously convoluted. Which, besides the red lizard, it can also become a wraith or a mind flayer. And I don't know what the wraith is. Wraith. Giant Crab Banshee Puppet Master. That I have one of, like, that, oy, that'd be so freaking convoluted. So, next up, we're gonna look at the man trap. So, this is the Catoblepus. Catoblepus, Rebus, or Hydra. I think we've looked at the Rebus. And 30% health, reactivate 1 to 2 cards. Any discarded cards will be restored. Yeah, that's not terribly interesting. Or otherwise, it becomes the Hydra, and I believe there's easier ways to get a Hydra. Yeah, there are. Special monster, lazy. Yeah, that's a more powerful creature. It's just like. That is not what you want to be turning this into, because of just the route to get there is way too. Just no, no for. Oddly, no. The only other way you can do this is directly from a Rebus, which it you Rebus you can't buy, which is stupid because of the fact that eventually Catoblepus ends up in the shop and it costs 1,200 gold. I'm like, what? So we have the Caterpoker, which is 094. Which can become the gold butterfly, an independent. The Caterpoker, an independent monster that uses its poison feelers to attack any enemy monsters that are near it. But what is 046? Unique creature does not attack at all. It sprinkles powder from its wings, which will slow down every enemy monster. Its effect only lasts while the butterfly is on the field. Will that help get 100% completion? Yes! Does that actually help in battle at this point based off of the enemy seen so far? Not really. So, no, I'll have to pass on that. So, our last chance is the Crystal Rose. Because of the other thing that Caterpillar can turn into is the Decoy Pillar, which the Decoy Pillar grabbing the Decoy Pillar, getting the Caterpillar into the pit, into the poker, into the Decoy Pillar is the hard part. After you get the Decoy Pillar, it takes only 700 experience, and you can then turn it into either a Fire Gargoyle Hand of Pain, Hand of Fire, Decoy Pillar. That's not great. Or, even more bizarre, you can get a Lich. And a Lich becomes a vampire. Weapon type creature that uses a fiery pillar to choose of chaos 2. Sweep away all enemies standing in the path of the summoner. Lich's Pillar also carries the threat of paralysis and petrification. That sounds pretty powerful, but... No, it's a decoy pillar. What am I talking about? Check the Crystal Rose. Which can become a treant or an ice golem. It might just be worth it to save up to the Catoblepus because of... Okay, a treant. Treant becomes a Mega Mandragora, which becomes a treant. Treant, special type of summon. The treant will boost the defensive power of all of its allies for as long as the treant remains on the battlefield. Excuse me. So a non-attacking independent creature. Got it. Mega Mandragora. Trap type creature that waits until an enemy approaches. Oh. And Disco's present. I'm gonna end things here for now since I can literally save at any point. So, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my work. And please do share my content and join the Discord. Really does help me out. Follow me here on Twitch and on Facebook. Or come aboard the Starship. Help! Happy hero, villain, or MP.